So this is an interesting one. This video is this story is I'll give you some context. This is Blair White, and Blair White is a transgender woman, and she is an incredible YouTuber. Why I say incredible, because she gives a really unbiased opinion on many issues, particularly those that are of the LGBTQ plus community, and some of those polarized, sort of issues or questions or conversations that are having right now in government and in other circles. As you're aware, it's Pride Month, and many of the NFL teams have sort of made a stand and say they will not support Pride, they will not partake in it, and there's been this big backlash in a lot of the red states in America. And here's Blair in a red state, Texas, right? And she's at a Pride parade, and she's asking her fellow members of the community, some of the tough questions are being asked right now in the public domain. Specifically, should be putting their kids who are going through puberty on blockers, and allowing the kids to transition and stuff like that. So these are relevant questions, and they're questions that people who are not members of the community, like myself or many other parents, are looking to see their reaction, and looking to get an understanding from the community, because they may have kids who wants to do these things, and the parents are looking for answers to these questions in terms of what. And Blair, she sort of give that voice, that balanced voice. And she's not the only one. There are many other out there who are pushing back. Many other gay people, trans people, queer people who are pushing back and saying, enough is enough. We don't have to involve kids. Let them reach an adult age so they can make their own choices. And I think that's a more reasonable thing to do. When you're an adult, you're an adult. It doesn't matter. You're responsible for your own actions. But when you're a child, by law, under the age of 18, your responsibility, or I would say your parents are responsible for you, and not you responsible for yourself. So let's get into it. Let's take a look and see how Blair navigate this situation, because here is where she's asking members, and you should see the reaction of what she's gotten from her own community, how they reacted in negative way. I mean, they harassed her, they bullied her, stressed her out, just literally spoke ill stuff about her, to incite those potential interviewees or interviewers she might have wanted to interview. And they were like getting in their face. You got to see it for yourself. But it was really strange to see members of the LGBTQ plus community behave this way towards one of their own. You would think, they would be more protective of their own. So this was a bit of a shocker. So you only could imagine what they would do to you, if you're a straight person going into the community and asking these questions. And, some people go with hidden agendas. So I wouldn't say everybody is doing the right thing or have the right thing in mind. But Blair definitely, they didn't give her opportunity. And you got to check it out. It's crazy. Let's take a look and see how Blair survived this one.
That doesn't happen.
Oh, it could happen. It happened to my mom.
Oh,
How do you feel about gender-affirming care for minors being banned in Texas? That's obviously like a big topic because we're in Texas.
And I'll disagree with you on that. I don't believe in complete bans. Okay, there should be exceptions, just like in the abortion issue, there should be exceptions.
Yeah.
But it should be the exception on the rule. And yeah, they're transitioning kids at the drop of a hat right now. It's pretty ridiculous.
I feel like a midget right now.
Girl, I'm a suspiciously large woman.
Sorry,
honey.
a little
I make
person.
Everyone feel tiny. You're Blair White, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the interview.
Can you hug?
Yes.
And by the way, my name's Maxine.
These feel real.
Latina.
That felt real.
Well, that's just silicone, but it's not my silicone.
Oh, it felt like my mom or something. What is the youngest age you guys think that a kid should be able to transition medically?
21 or 25. 21 for a woman, 25 for a male. That's when your brain is done forming. So at that point, I'm gonna let the adult brain decide whatever.
When you're
it is.
grown.
Even if you've got trauma, like we can't undo everyone's trauma, but at least if we say 21 is when the women's brain is showing it's done, 25 is when a man's brain is showing it's done, let them make their adult decision.
Shout out to trauma. What do you think?
I say 18. You're old enough to buy a firearm. You're old enough to vote. You're old enough to get cigarettes.
Yeah.
When I was 17, 16, and I was on testosterone, and before the law changed, and when they passed that law, I had to completely stop, and so I had to find a whole new doctor in Los Angeles.
Hey, boo.
Oh my god.
What are you doing? Oh my god, you know who I am?
Oh my fucking god.
That's crazy. How are you?
Oh my god. I literally
What
watch
happened?
your channel every
Do you really?
stream.
I'm trying to interview people, but everyone knows who I am.
No, like I'll interview
I should have got a disguise, right?
Oh my god.
Oh my
I
god.
literally just watched the Blair White Project before I became married.
Oh my god. Was I being so ignorant in it?
Yes. I don't think you're ignorant. Are you being watched right now by security or something?
I'm surrounded by security guards. I don't know why. Because I'm not even being mean to anyone. I'm being so nice. Maybe we should ask the security guard.
You are so good. I hated trans people before I started watching your video. I was just a gay boy, but I literally you brought a new perspective to
That's so funny. Imagine I just come up and sit next to you on a bench. Why do you guys think Trump is more supportive of gay marriage than Biden?
Of the what?
Why do you guys think that Trump is more supportive of gay marriage than Biden?
They're all old men. I don't give a what any of them.
He had a gay wedding at his house last month.
Yeah, I mean,
Whereas Biden said the gays for 80 years.
I think that there was this post that said something about how Trump is an old school bigot, whereas Biden's more of a new school bigot. So he definitely doesn't care. Not that I like him. Not that I like any of them.
I love him.
Yeah.
Ulterior motives behind it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, I just love Trump. How many genders are there?
So many that you can't define it. I don't think there is a limit.
Oh. Wait, what are we to you? We're conservative commentators?
Commentators. That sounds about right?
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm also trans, though. I have a right to be
She's
here.
transgender.
Nice.
Okay, so are you telling a trans woman she can't have her own opinion?
I am not.
Okay, then what's your problem with her being
Wait,
conservative?
hold on.
I have no problem.
It's not that you said there's a problem, but you're filming me saying these are conservatives, so it kind of sounds like you have a problem, even if you didn't directly say it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm trans. I can be here. What are you doing? It's just weird. If you film people just because they're conservative, that's some weird shit. You're on some goofy shit, sir. A grown goofy. Talking about these are conservatives. Okay, so what's the reason you're filming that?
Right.
Is it like a zoo animal?
Right.
These are conservatives.
He's still there.
Now you're just being a stalker, sir. Now you're just stalking.
Are you stalking a trans woman?
Stalker,
sir?
no stalking. Gonna be interviewed for a trans YouTube channel? Sure. Oh my god, I love it. Are you filming?
They're not doing this for your best interest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, why though?
She's not gonna be why though. Okay, tell me what's up.
How goofy and weird.
Please don't engage. Please
Why
do not
though?
engage.
It's a public place. We're talking to people.
I know. I'm just advising. I'm not.
Wait, you're advising them not to engage with us.
Correctamundo.
For what?
You know why?
Do you want to be a warrior and just answer a question?
I'll answer.
Because they're scared for no reason. We're just asking questions about things going on in the community. I'm trans myself. I'm here at Pride like every other trans person here.
Yeah.
How do you feel about gender affirming care for minors being banned here in Texas?
The government should have no say-so in what a parent's decision is for health care for their child. That's not up for a political debate.
And see how we can listen to opinions and It's just an opinion. It's just a person talking, whereas like they're afraid to like talk or us talk. Do you think Trump or Biden is more supportive of gay marriage between the two? Because Trump was the first president to enter.
Piece of shit. I hope he rots in prison.
That's an opinion, but he was the first president to enter office supporting gay marriage, like in history.
Say that again?
He was the first president to enter office supporting gay marriage. No, it's objectively true.
Really not. Oh, is that what's happening?
It's true.
Are you trans and
Ew, they're like mentally ill.
supporting Trump?
I didn't read that.
If you are, then fuck you. You're gonna be on.
Why are they so mad? Jesus. I thought it was about pride, good emotions, the fuck. So, what's crazy is, as much as everyone acts like I'm, the villain for asking people's opinion and not even really countering, right? Like, I've heard people all day say they support child abuse, and I'm not saying F you, I'm not flipping people off, I'm not flying off the handle. The security won't stop following me.
Yeah.
Why are you still following me? Do you identify as a bully? Hi. So why didn't you do anything when the person was screaming you and having to be hauled off by his friend? Only when I ask questions respectfully to everyone? Okay. Hey, boo. What's up?
Hi.
We're being treated kind of badly here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do not engage with the police. Don't engage with
Look how crazy this person is.
Yeah.
This is a fan of mine. Get away from me.
Oh my God, cuff me. I'm a conservative.
Are you following me too? Hi, are you following me too? You don't know?
These are causing problems.
How am I causing problems?
Good to hear that.
But what problems though?
We're antagonizing people, making them upset.
So do you think the person that's like respectfully asking questions, people's opinions is the problem, or the people that are screaming "F you"?
What have we done that's hindered you? We haven't done anything.
I just told you there was a person who had to be held back by a person screaming "F you," and I'm just asking respectful questions.
Freedom of speech.
I absolutely believe in freedom of speech, but you're saying that I'm.
Say that to you.
It absolutely is, but in terms of security for an event, I just question why you would think the bigger problem is someone asking people's opinions and respecting all opinions over the person that's having to be physically held back and screaming "F you" in a public place with kids around.
Do you feel unsafe?
I don't feel unsafe at all.
Then why is there any concern?
You're fake as fuck.
I didn't hear that.
But you felt it.
Felt what?
You're fake.
I felt what?
You're fake.
I'm fake?
You're fake. Because you know in your heart that between two people, one person, hi, what's your opinion on something? Being respectful the whole time. And the other person, F you, oh my God, no, hold me back. That's the problem person, right?
Sure.
Right. But yet you're following me, and the person who did that's probably just off doing.
I'm just keeping an eye on you.
You said you don't know if you're following me, and you're keeping an eye on me. So if I walk over there, you're going to be so fine turning that way and walking that way?
Well, I'm going to continue to keep an eye on you.
That's why I said you're fake.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Being called fake by you?
You're fake. Why? Why?
Well, I think we both know why.
Why?
You know exactly the kind of person that you are.
You guys never say what you feel. Like, you guys love to say, vague statements of, I know why, you know what you're doing, but you can't say it. Because you don't have a reason. Because you're fake as fuck. And you're following me. Oh my God, I'm tired. I'm deceased. I've been disrespected. But that's okay because I expected that. Or at least a little bit of that. I didn't expect it to be that bad, if I'm being honest. I don't understand the point of, this is a community that is supposed to just be about, sexual orientation, gender identity, etc. What part of that is this the Democrat, woked out, lived out community, or the LGBT community? I'm so confused. Why was I such a problem just asking questions? And y'all know, I sat there and listened to many people say things that I wholeheartedly disagree with. Child transition, ew, sick, wrong. And yet I let people say what they had to say. Did I even give my opinion one time in this video? I didn't, right? I didn't give my opinion one time. And yet I was antagonizing people, so much so that I had to be followed by security. The musty, nasty security. They smelled You can probably smell it through the screen. I'm sure that was already, you know, something y'all knew. It was just ratchet. It was not cute. My cameraman said they got some pretty demented footage of like a drag queen and a child. I'll have to look that over. The state of the community is just sad. Like, if this is a community about openness, acceptance, it's like, I don't know, I just can't relate. Like, no part of me, when they were sitting there saying they were riding with Biden, right? No part of me wanted to rage and say, F you. It was the other way around. And I think there's something really to be said about that, right? Also, whoever's controlling the weather, is it China? What country has that harp, that machine? I'm gonna need y'all to fix this moisture in the air. My hair is sticking to me.
So what are your thoughts on that? You could leave them in the comments. I think they were pretty vicious, attacking Blair, you know, one of their own people from their own community, which is weird. That's how it is in that community. You know, you can't give an opinion. You can't give an opinion that is different to, you know, the one that is driving their agenda or supports their agenda. And certainly Blair, you know, Blair is giving a balanced opinion. She's asking those tough questions, and it's better for someone. I thought they would feel that it's better for someone from their community to ask the questions instead of someone who's not from their community, might be coming with a hidden agenda out to do some dubious stuff or whatever, you know. But to see them react in that way towards someone from their own community, that says a lot, you know. And I personally think that is not helpful. And they're only pouring gas, even though that's a small number of people. It is an isolated incident at one Pride event, which happened this month, just recently. You know, more and more people, as you can see, as I mentioned earlier, the NFL reacting. You know, more and more people are gonna move away from supporting the community, and Pride will just become a thing that no one no longer wants to be a part of. Those who are outside of the community. So in essence, they're gonna lose a lot of allies if they continue to behave like that and don't, you know, continue to live in their feelings and their emotions. You must be able to have conversations, like discussions, debate, without being in your feelings and getting all upset, you know. So that's my opinion. I think they need to work on themselves in that community, and having someone like Blair, probably they should open up the door and, you know, be happy that someone is asking the questions from the community, and they can respond in a more comfortable setting, instead of they just went in straight into their feelings. And the one guy was cussing her out. The security was stressing her out, harassing her, bullying her, telling others and planting seed in their minds how to react towards her. You know, that was a lot of hostility there. Anyway, leave your thoughts in the comments and let me hear. I want to hear what your thoughts on how they treated Blair, and what are your thoughts on Pride.